Today is the first episode of Larpidealogies. Today's ideology is Nazi Ho Chi Minh thought. Similar to Nazi Maoism, this is Nazboism for the Vietnamese people. The ideology is a mix between the state ideology of the Third Reich, Nazism, and the ideology of modern Vietnam, which is Ho Chi Minh thought. To be clear, this is Hitlerite Nazism. So unlike both ideologies, it advocates for a form of Red Brownism. So let's start with what it takes from Ho Chi Minh thought. It believes in a form of national unity, class and national liberation, and national independence. Similar to Nazism, it also believes in a form of nationalism. Economically, Ho Chi Minh thought is similar to Dangism, or what we call socialism with Chinese characteristics. It too has a thing called socialism with Vietnamese characteristics, which believes in a state of so-called market socialism, or we could call it capitalism, depending on how you call it, to improve the productive forces and industrial forces of the nation. So we could achieve a form of higher socialism. Similar to, and what does it derive from the Hitlerite ideology? It believes in a form of supremacy of the Viet Kinh race. It believes in a form of eugenics to make the race pure and the race stronger. It also believes in a form of ethno-nationalism or racial nationalism, which will promote a country being formed mostly of the Viet Kinh people. Other things that it promotes is Vietnamese national supremacy, which believes that the Vietnamese people are superior in culture and in strength to other countries. Also advocates for a form of imperialism or expansionism for the greater Đại Việt land, which forms of modern Vietnam, Cambodia, parts of Thailand, parts of South China, and parts of Laos. So this is the basics of Nazi Ho Chi Minh ideology. Again, this is a form of Nazboism, advocating for Vietnamese supremacy, economically Dangist, or economically socialist, and promotes nationalism, ethno-nationalism, and racial nationalism. So this is the basics of Nazi Ho Chi Minh